welcome everybody, I'm the Sorrow, and we're back with week 3 of the Josh League. For this week we are taking on Hearth and the Driftveil Dragon Dancers. Currently we're 2-0, so hopefully being able to continue this win streak. The team we are facing got Iron Valiant, Petulant, Hydrepel, Crocodile, Blastoise, Flando, T, Skarmory, Iron Boulder, and a Pincurchin. Terra Captains are Hydrepel, Skarm, and Pincurchin, so all those three. Obviously an electric terrain team, right, with Boulder, Valiant, and Pincurchin. Quite threatening. Crocodile always terrifying. Scarfer gets Scale Shot with Moxie. Scale Shot Sweeper could be really tough. Blastoise can either be defensive Rapid Spin or Shell Smash. Shell Smash is really dangerous into my team as well, I think, and Petulant is a pest to take down. The team we're bringing this week starts off with our Life Orb, Max Special Attack, 204, Timid Nature Speed, Victreebel, Sludge Bomb, Leaf Storm, Weather Ball, and Growth. So just is pretty straightforward. Growth up, go sweeping set kind of. Life Orb just makes some rolls a little bit better for me to 2-hit or pick up one shots, so that's why it's there. Like, damage could go a long way, especially if I get rocks up. That's gonna be really useful here. The speed I think is so I should always be able to outspeed like a modest Blastoise, I think is what I went for. I think it's like outspeeding a modest Blastoise or something like that, so that's really good for me. It's like modest plus 2 Blastoise in the sun basically is what I'm faster than. Second up, Ninetales with a Heat Rock. A lot of speed on this to always be faster than Crocodile. Basically, Flamethrower, Scorching Sands, Will-O-Wisp, and Solar Beam. Like Will-O-Wisp, and then 3 attacks, just with a little bit of Spadef sprinkled in as a means of taking hits from like Pincurchin and Petulant, and even the Hydrepel a little bit better. Just again straightforward, just HP, speed, and some Spadef. Just be tanky, be fast, spread burn with Will-O-Wisp into the physical attackers, and pretty much all there is to it. Next up is our Mirror Herb Mamoswine. So the speed is obviously to be faster than Blastoise, always. Mirror Herb is because if he tries to Shell Smash up, like on like my Ninetales, I go hard Mamo on it. Of course they could also Surf, but Surf in the sun doesn't do as much to Mamo, so that's fine. And then basically if they're Shell Smash, the Mirror Herb pops off, and because this Mamoswine, if it gets +2, it's basically unbeatable for my opponent. Earthquake, Icicle Crash, Ice Shot, and Trailblaze hit their entire team super hard, so that could potentially be really funny. Next up is our Relaxed Nature Max Defense Fortress with a Custard Berry, Gyro Ball, Volt Switch, Stealth Rock, and Rapid Spin on the set, which is really cool. Basically just set up rocks, spin their rocks away with Crocodile, Skarm, Orlando, set them up. Or even like Spikes by Pincurchin are also really annoying, which these need to go. Then Volt Switch obviously for the momentum. Gyro Ball is because I'm so slow. Hits like I think could be a straight up Oko on the boulder basically, and I pretty much always live a hit from it, so that's really cool. Next up, Choice Specs, Walking Wake. The Eevee sprite is the same. It probably will always be the same unless I'm going special attack boosting. This will always be speed boost. And this is why it's there this week with Specs though, because it hits so incredibly hard, it just goes stupid. Moves also won't change. I think I'm gonna run this set pretty much most weeks, because it's just 3 very good moves that flip turn for momentum, so that's very good. And last but not least, we bring a defensive Misdreavus to the table with Deagling, Will-O-Wisp, Hacks, and Pain Split. Basically just sit on the field being annoying little pest is what this Pokemon should accomplish. It's decent into Boulder, can burn it. Hex does a lot to it. Hex to Petulant also does a lot of damage, while Shadow Ball never one-hit KOs me, so that's really good. Also Physical Valiant struggles to do a lot to this. And also it's immune to Earthquakes from Lando, which is really good as well, and resists U-turn. Stonish doesn't do much. So this is gonna be a really neat little Pokemon to sit there and be annoying. That's gonna be the team. I shall get connected to Hearth and see all of you in the battle. And there we are, folks, with the battle versus Hearth. Unfortunately, I have to do post-com for this one. I got the screen recorder and the game audio, so that's fine. So I just have to basically talk over what we did. As you can see, they brought Rebel, Boulder, Blastoise, Pink Urchin, Valiant, and the Crocodile. So yeah, thinking about a lead here, just gonna go with a Fortress because it just looks decent up front. I can Volt Switch on most of the things. If Crocodile switches in, it's whatever. And yeah, just getting into things. So also, I think it was Terra Water Rebel, if I remember correctly. Also, there is the thing that annoys me. There's my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shiny Fortress I got specifically for this league. Couldn't wait to bring it off the bench finally, so glad it's here. Turn 1, they can't kill me with anything, so just Stealth Rock up. I'm sturdy, so even Terra Fire, Terra Blast is a non-issue. I'm assuming they just want to get their Terra right out, which is fine, honestly. So that's there. Yeah, rocks up again. Look really good. Get chip on everything. They have to. If Blastoise is Shell Smash, it probably isn't spin. So if on this team, I'm assuming it would be. Then I assumed it would be spin because you're not letting hazards get up for free and let your team get whittled down basically. So they're gonna Terra right off the bat here. And let's see what type this was again. It was water. So I remember that correctly. But yeah, again, not that much this can actually do to me. Earth Power does good chunk. Gets a Spadef drop, which is really annoying. Rocks up. Yeah, again with the Spadef drop and the percentage I'm at, I'm not sure if I could live another. I probably could have, but why risk it basically, right? I've seen I'm slower, so hard switching out here might actually be the play. And as you can see me thinking there because it... And I actually misclicked, which is also beautiful. Like I actually wanted to Volt Switch there and accidentally clicked Rapid Spin. That was a plain misclick on my end. I wanted to Volt there, which is, I mean, I'm faster now, right? Except, like, if this doesn't have a lot of speed, which it doesn't, so Volt comes off. Based on the Volts which damage we get here, pretty sure that this is AV, which is annoying, obviously. Thinking about who to go. Yeah, definitely not you. You are not the play. Why did I hover you so long? Go away. I'm not gonna send you out. Beautiful. Yeah. Thinking about Ninetales here, so I'm actually gonna go Ninetales. So gonna go Ninetales here. Fickle Beam, and of course they get an all out, which does way, way, way too much damage. Thinking about Solar Beaming here, but I know it doesn't do much, so we're pretty safe to assume that it won't, that I won't do that here. Thinking about who to switch in next because the side Rappel is, yeah, like switch-ins for this thing. Like this thing with Terra is just so annoying, really. Gonna switch up my Ninetales because I want to preserve my son. Going into my Mischievous here. On the Earth Power, which is beautiful. I'm Levitate, so I don't care about it. I got that one right. And basically I'm just gonna burn this right now because yeah, because getting these, because it can't sit on the field forever if I burn it, basically. There we go, Willows comes out and it connects, which is beautiful. So we burn you. Yeah, Giga drains me. does a ton because I'm Fizdef, of course, but with like the Landerers not like, yeah, I think he had the Landerers, right? I might have totally forgotten that. However, yeah, just gonna fire off a Hex here, and that basically confirms its AV, Fickle Beams, whatever. I can just get a beautiful little Pain Split off here. Keep this thing nice and low. Yum. Giga drains me here. Once again. Again, with Landerers not being there, this is a lot more expendable. Because Crocodile beats this. It would be cool into Boulder, but yeah, not really what we're looking for. Keeps Giga draining me, which is whatever, honestly. Because, again, just getting this thing low so I can kill it later is really, really important. I think my opponent probably should have switched this out at a point. Because it's like, because it's really not... Because this thing because this is the hardest thing for me to break. And if this is healthy, I most likely can break you. Get some more HP back. They Fickle Beam, which is fine. And basically here, because I know they don't get much health back, I'm fine with just hexing. Or actually switching. That's actually a really risky play on my part, I've just realized. Why would I ever go Victreebel there? Like, Victreebel's so good into this team. But oh well. Also, I probably forgot to mention in Team Builders, Victreebel's Terra Poison, I think. Yeah, it should be Poison. Because, like, Terra Poison Sludge Bomb is really goes stupid into my opponent's team. Basically does a lot. Basically, I think my thought process there was saving this as a sack for later. Or maybe get a Pain Split off on something. And they actually switch out here, so they didn't want to get hexed. And, like, I think a critical hex could have killed it, so I think that's fair for them. Yeah, Penance is Crook. Crook wants no part in Victreebel. Also, this being Intimidate is good for me. I'm still fearing the Scarf, although but also important to note, my son just went away, right? So also my team already looks pretty terrible HP wise. Like Mr. Rivers said, like if I do this one turn earlier, I'm probably fine. But also, yeah, like with Intimidate, it's most likely to not to be banded or scarfed. So no way this kills me ever. And just getting a nuke on something might be really important. So yeah, let's see. They just set up Stealth Rock, which is honestly fine. Not much I can do there, and yeah, Victreebel just gonna throw off a Leaf Storm and completely annihilate this Crocodile. So one Giant Threat gone. Beautiful Victreebel picks off the first KO of the match. Loses some HP to Life Orb, which is okay. Yeah. So looking pretty decent, I gotta say. Apart from that, my whole team's dead, of course, but that's, yeah. That's once again me not prepping accordingly for Hydrapple. If you remember another league, Hydrapple also was like like Terra Hydrapple is just such a menace, man. It's so annoying to need light speed. Yeah, that's the boulder. Takes rocks, which is beautiful. No booster energy. I think this is where I just throw Misdreavus under the bus, unfortunately. Because Mighty Cleave hurts. It really does. But let's see. I'm definitely not staying in with Victory Bell because it's just too good, and I think it's just Misdreavus sack at this point. Again, it's kind of the expendable one with Landorus not being there. Misdreavus is a surprisingly good Landorus check, I've got to say. Between Will-O-Wisp to burn it and stuff, so it's like just a really good. A really good Landorus check, and then the Lando just decides, nope, I'm not gonna be here. Which is fair, because I've got a Mamoswine. But yeah. Yep, sorry about that, Misdreavus. Yep, just mighty please. Unfortunately, we do go down here. But it's okay. I get to bring out Fortress here. Because these rocks actually put me in custom range. I mean, they probably know that I'm custom the way I'm bringing this in. But again, if they might forget. I'm thinking about custom rapid spinning here, but honestly, why? Thinking about what else, yeah, basically I'm thinking what else can I do here, and the answer is nothing. So yeah, Gyro Ball it is, because, and we actually do get our custom here. Unfortunately, they switch. Also, it's insane that custom goes off before this, and Livewire, I think that's the, yeah, that's Pincurchin. Honestly, I would love for Fortress to get Steel Roller. Wait, not enough mons get Steel Roller. Yeah, as you can see, that's the pitiful damage. But basically, I'm just gonna rapid spin until I die here. If they wanna kill me, so be it. Just get these rocks off the field. It's beautiful for me. Yeah, no more rocks. They just set up a spike. Which, honestly, I will not have. Again, I'm spinning until I die. So you can try to keep spamming that. But I won't let you have these up. Actually switch again, which is also whatever, really. Big man, that's, I think, Blastoise? Yep, that's Blastoise. Takes rocks, takes a bit of chip from the spin. Based on its spin damage, I should note it's probably, like, defensive. Or at least bulky. They're also very likely to just spin here themselves. Not sure what exactly I'm thinking right here. Fortunately, this battle was played like 1 week ago, so I kind of forgot. Kind of recording this post-com like right before I go off to vacation for a week, so I have to get this out of there. We'll be up on time though. Like last week's video, like there was no video because we were like on like a week 3 went for 2 weeks because one of our commissioners was on vacation. So they basically just said, okay, look, we're just gonna make week 3 a 2-week long a time frame to schedule. So this is why there wasn't anything last week. Hopefully, I'll also be back on SBF content soon. Might be a bit difficult because again I'm going away like next week. I'll be out with some friends playing computer games, but also having my like good microphone and everything with me, so recording will be tough. However, maybe I can manage, we'll see. I'll have a computer and everything, but with again no clue yet what we're gonna do. And then basically right 1 week later I'm leaving for Bulgaria for 2 weeks. I also have I have a laptop there, so I can record. Again, but not my good microphone, but just my headset. But I'll see how it sounds and decide then. So yeah, as you can see, Ross came out. Sludge Bomb will be clicked. Terra to boot because it's funny. Yep, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful Terra Poison. Honestly, Victreebel might be my low-key favorite Pokemon this season. flip turn, which is whatever. After the spin, they're faster, of course. After they spun away my hazards, but again, whatever. Something's coming in and eating this. Yeah, that's the Pincurchin. So I'm gonna tell you right now, say goodbye to your Pincurchin because that thing goes down. Goodbye. So, once this terrain fades, no more terrain. Beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Second kill for VICTREEBEL. Lightspeed, it's this stupid thing again. Quark Drive, Speed. So that's. I think that gives away that it's Jolly, right? Again, I've saved Fortress, so I might just throw it under the bus. It's either Fortress or Mamoswine. It unfortunately has to be sacked here. Like, because Wake and VICTREEBEL are kind of my options for winning this game. Ninetales, I need to get another round of Sun up, so it's either Mamo or Fortress that have to get thrown under the bus. Yeah, again, looking at my opponent's team, thinking what's expendable, but again, quite a while ago when this battle took place, I totally forgot what I did here, but I think I threw Fortress. I should throw Fortress, honestly. I really should throw Fortress because it's basically dead end. So yeah, VICTREEBEL switches out. There comes in my beautiful Fortress, just to get absolutely hammered by Mighty Cleave. Ow. So this boulder is actually such a problem for my team, man. Like, again, Hearth's team in general is one big problem. And here I'm basically thinking about, do I get my Ninetales in, just set up Sun and run with it? Like, where would the problem be, is what I'm getting at. However, the question is, do I have the turns then? And I will end up going Wake because I know I live a Mighty Cleave, because this is not banded. It's a speed booster, most likely not banded, so yeah. Also, their switch-ins to Hydro Steam are limited at this point, outside of Hydrapple, so I'm kind of expecting Hydrapple to want to come in here. Also, after they switch in Hydrapple, Leaf Storm becomes super free. Or Sludge Bomb, depending on what I want to click. But Leaf Storm is insanely, insanely, insanely free right now. So, for all I know, this thing could have still been Choice Scarfed, so really, really dangerous. Not gonna lie. They switch out, which is, again, whatever. Cannot Fathom. Yeah, that's the stupid thing. Flip turn. Beautiful. Again, Walking Wake is... Also, Walking Wake, also, at this point, one of my favorite Pokemon for this team. Like VICTREEBEL, Wake, and the Chi-Yu I didn't bring here are like my favorites of this draft, easily. Mamoswine so far, unfortunately, was pretty underwhelming. But honestly, I basically tossed it away the 2 weeks I brought it. So that's annoying. Alright. Also having Weather Ball and not Giga Drain as a second grass move on this right now is pretty annoying. Would have really liked to, yeah, to have Giga Drain here to get some health back, basically, when I need to. Again, they have no Leaf Storm switch in. Like, Blast, like, nothing on this team takes a life of Leaf Stone. Nothing. And they know that. They also know they can't sack this. And also they can get more health on this, which is also annoying. And as we can see, the Blastoise will be the one to feel VICTREEBEL's wrath. And VICTREEBEL is at 3 KOs right now. That thing goes absolutely stupid. People really don't give this Pokemon enough credit, I think. Like, as a Terra Captain on a Sun team with Chlorophyll, it's basically budget Venusaur, but it's a really good budget Venusaur. It basically gets, I think aside from like Earth Power, it gets like the same moves. It can also run physical sets if I needed to as well, which is cool. Like, could run like Swords Dance, Power Whip knockoff, Poison Jab stuff, which it does. And basically here I'm like, yeah, let's do the sun stuff. It might Cleave Me, Kill Me, which is cool. Terrain's gone as well, so no more Photosynthesis. Is it Photosynthesis? No, it's Quark Drive, sorry. Wrong type of thing. But yeah, again, say hello, Victreebel. I'm basically sure you're not Scarfed. And again, what switches into Leaf Storm? And the answer to that would be nothing. Like, even if Hydrapple could come in here, it still really would not appreciate this Life Orb Leaf Stone. Did a little doozy on my EVs by not having like the 390 HP. I think would be the better number, but I kind of didn't want to. Like, I didn't want to lose power or speed on this Victreebel, so I kind of had to bite the bullet there. It's, well, what can you do basically? But yeah, waiting for Hearth to choose which one they want to lose here, basically, because I can tell you from the calcs, Valiant will not leave the Leaf Storm, and they actually end up giving me Boulder, which is beautiful. 4th kill for Victreebel. Cool. So Victreebel on its way to sweep Hearth's entire team. They really weren't all that well prepared for Victreebel, which I understand. Again, it's like I think it's like a 4-point pick, 7 points with Terra, which in my opinion is still a bit too cheap for what it can do. Yeah, this thing coming out is annoying. And also, even at -2, you don't take Sludge Bomb, my friend. And I think they know. So they go Hydrapple, which is whatever. Because that still will take a bit of chip, and with a bit of chip I mean nothing. Victreebel's also getting real low here, so I definitely want to switch out this turn. Yeah, Mamoswine. Basically, I think Mamoswine gotta come in here. That is actually a really tough endgame. I think Victreebel has like 2 more hits in it before it faints. So there's that. Gonna throw in my Mamoswine because what else can I do at this point? Yeah, they obviously predict me in Giga Drain, smart play. However, I will just click Earthquake. Again, I will just click the Earthquake here and be rid of you. Again, sucks to have Mamo go down like this, but Victreebel is the Pokemon that will win me this game. Basically. Victreebel plus Wake are like my Pokemon I'm banking on, and this going back to half is actually all I needed, because now this is in Leaf Storm range. And even so basically you will see what will happen right now. I will throw at Victreebel. Right? Yep, throw it in there. And basically what's happening right now is I can just Sludge Bomb this, because even if I don't kill, Wake should be able, because I have 3 more turns of Sun, so Wake should be able to close out the game after. If they want to live here, they have, like, if they want to have any chance of winning, they basically have to make the switch here. Because if they don't, I think Wake just wins. So they switch out. Come back in with the Valiant. Sludge Bomb was clicked, and that's 5 for Victreebel. And yeah, and at this point it's basically wraps, right? Like, the only way I'm losing right here is if this next Leaf Storm misses, because then the Drapple probably wins. I full well know this thing lives Leaf Storm from this range because it's AV. It's clearly AV. But since Victory Bell connects like the goat it is, and that even almost killed, by the way. It's so strong. And then the best thing is I die to life orb, so this doesn't actually get any recovery at all. Yeah. Again, Giga Drain comes out, does nothing because I died to my own life orb, which is perfect, so not a single HP is gotten back. It loses more HP to burn, and yeah, again, I have a full HP Walking Wake that always outspeeds this. We'll switch in here. We'll look this stupid dragon in the eye. And we'll basically just Hydro Steam. Like, it's at 1. I probably could have flip turned out of this game, but probably should have. But it is what it is. And yeah, gonna take a very, very narrow 1-0 loss. Victory Bell came in super clutch. So that's really, really good. Gonna take a 1-0 win, go 3-0. Really hyped. And yeah, GG, well played to Hearth. It was a banger game for sure, and a fast-paced one at that. Thank you all very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please consider subscribing, leaving a like or comment down below. And until next time, have a good one.